The barking stops. The air thickens. Your dog freezes at the stairs, head lowered, eyes fixed into the dark. You call its name. No response. It's not protecting you. It's holding something back. When it moves, it won't be alone. This is the County Emergency Coordination System. All residents currently receiving this. Transmission must remain indoors. Secure all entry points and keep this channel active for further instruction. This is not a drill. The following information concerns multiple verified incidents reported across several neighborhoods within the last 4 hours. Initial reports describe domestic dogs exhibiting abnormal behavior near basement stairwells. These accounts, confirmed by local dispatch, detail animals sitting rigidly at the top of basement steps, unmoving, ears flat, eyes fixed downward into the dark below. Every case, the dogs refuse to be coaxed away, refusing food, refusing command, locked in silent vigilance as though awaiting something that has not yet surfaced. Witnesses describe the same sequence. At first, the animal lowers its head slowly toward the opening, its nose quivering though no sound is heard. Then, after a prolonged silence, the dog's tail stiffens straight, not wagging, not trembling, just raised like a pointer to the void. And then it waits. Entire nights have passed with animals frozen in this stance, muscles locked, jaws sealed tight, as though any noise would invite what lingers below. Several attempts have been made to investigate. Homeowners who descend the stairs report the air changing, colder, denser, heavy with a damp, mineral smell. The light from above fades faster than it should. Some describe feeling the wooden steps dip as though bearing more weight than one set of feet. Others describe hearing the second-to-last step creak when no one has reached it yet. Those who continue further do not return the same. One man from Briarwood Avenue was recorded leaving his basement hours after he entered. His dog was no longer at the stairs. His voice, when he spoke, came out wrong, too sharp at the edges, syllables bending as though cracked open. Neighbors noted he smiled at nothing, tilted his head downward as though listening to a voice from beneath his feet. He would not let anyone inside his home afterward. The dog has not been seen again. Emergency response teams have confirmed an escalating pattern. Once a dog begins its vigil at the basement stairs, it will not stop. Within 24 hours, it will begin to wither visibly, fur loosening, body wasting, eyes sinking as if drained from within. In every documented case, the animal eventually collapses beside the threshold, facing downward, until the final breath. When the animal expires, the sound begins. Residents describe a faint rhythmic knocking, as if from the underside of the basement floorboards. The pattern repeats at irregular intervals, sometimes distant, sometimes directly beneath the listener's feet. In one instance, the knocking transitioned into dragging as though something heavy and wet was pulling itself closer with each scrape. The noise ceases the moment the basement door is opened, but those who listen too long swear the sound moves, tracing their steps through the house. Do not attempt to descend the stairs. Do not attempt to move your dog once it has begun its watch. Maintain distance from the basement threshold. Avoid eye contact with the darkness below. Reports indicate that once the gaze is met, once the black of the stairwell stares back, recognition occurs, and recognition is irreversible. We now believe the dogs are not warning us, they are holding it back. Their silence, their stillness, is the only barrier between what waits and the world above. Once they fail, the house does not remain yours. The air shifts, walls seem thinner, and every step echoes with something walking just below. Families have been found asleep at their kitchen tables, mouths full of dirt, hair matted with soil, as though they had already been dragged partway down. They never remember. If your dog waits at the basement stairs, do not speak. Do not call its name. Do not attempt to comfort it. You may hear your own voice rise from the bottom step, whispering back at you, promising answers, promising help. It will sound tired. It will sound like you. It is not you. Remain above. Seal the basement door with whatever weight you can. Cover the gap at the bottom with cloth, with tape, with your hands if nothing else remains. Should you hear the knocking, do not count it. Do not measure it. Numbers belong to it, and once you begin, it will finish the count for you. This concludes the advisory update. Stay tuned to this frequency for continued instruction. This message will repeat until containment is confirmed. Remember, if your dog waits at the basement stairs, don't go down.